Welcome to the dark side of manipulation games, where confusion is your best weapon. We're diving into 4 tricks that'll make others question their reality. First, we'll scramble their thoughts with contradictory statements. Then, we'll play the eyes game, where a simple stare does the trick. Don't miss the 4th trick, because it's 99% work in hard challenges. Ready to confuse, control, and conquer? Let's begin. Trick number 1, contradictory statements. How to confuse them. Make contradictory statements or flip your stance on a topic to keep the other person off balance. The inconsistency will scramble their mental GPS, leaving them questioning if they even know how to read a map. They'll be so disoriented they might start relying on you just to figure out which way is up. Example: imagine someone asks for your opinion on a project. You start with, "I think it's a great idea," and they begin to feel all warm and fuzzy inside. Then, just as they're about to bask in the glow of your approval, you drop, "But I also think it might be a colossal waste of time." Now they're left wondering if they've stumbled into an episode of Twilight Zone, and before they know it, they're looking to you for answers, because clearly reality just broke, and you've got the only user manual. Trick number 2, eyes game. Use intense eye contact to control someone's thoughts and actions, making them feel like they're losing control of their own mind. The stare. Hold eye contact just a bit too long. It's unsettling, making them feel exposed and uneasy. The glance away. Break eye contact suddenly, leaving them anxious and insecure, more likely to follow your lead. The smile that isn't. Give a half smile that doesn't reach your eyes. It's creepy enough to keep them guessing and compliant. Example: during a conversation, fix them with an intense gaze, then glance away suddenly. They'll be so rattled they'll agree with you just to avoid more discomfort. Finish with that eerie half smile, and they'll be too unnerved to resist your influence. Trick number 3, words game. Framing is like being the sneaky magician who shows you the greatest trick ever while hiding the sleight of hand behind the curtain. It's about presenting something in a way that makes it look like the best option, even if it's just a flashy illusion. Example: imagine you're trying to get someone to invest in a sketchy venture. Instead of highlighting the risks, you put on your best, "Don't worry, it's totally safe" face and say, "Oh, you should totally jump on this deal. It's like finding a treasure map in a dumpster. Sure, it might be a little gross and risky, but imagine if it's real. The thrill of possibly finding gold outweighs the slight chance of falling into a pit of despair." Right? By framing it as an exciting treasure hunt and downplaying the risks with a dash of dark humor, you make the risky investment seem like an adventurous opportunity. Trick number 4, body language power. Posing. You're about to give a critical presentation to potential investors. Before you enter the room, you stand in a private space with your hands on your hips and your shoulders back. Classic power posing. This stance boosts your confidence and helps you project authority when you face the investors, making you appear more commanding and persuasive. Body language pacing. During a client meeting, the client speaks in a slow, deliberate manner and uses calm, measured gestures. To build rapport, you adjust your own speaking pace to match theirs and use similar gestures. This synchronization helps the client feel more comfortable and aligned with you, making them more likely to agree with your suggestions. Confident gestures. While leading a brainstorming session, you use expansive hand movements and maintain an upright posture as you discuss new ideas. Your open and dynamic gestures convey enthusiasm and confidence, encouraging participants to engage more actively and support your proposals, as they perceive you as a strong and confident leader. Craving some next-level mind games? Check out my last video, and while you're at it, hit that subscribe button to keep your sanity sharp.